Hey there, today's quick and easy video is going to be for canning potatoes. Now, potatoes is one of the easiest things on the planet that you can can. There's probably only one other thing that's easier that I can think of, and that's meat. And I will be doing a video in a few days about canning meat. But for today, we're going to be doing potatoes. Now, I'm going to get all my jars filled up because I already peeled them and obviously cut them up. I'm going to get them all to the top, and I've already got a little bit of water in each one because I had the jars in the pot letting them get a little bit hot, so the water inside will be getting a little bit hot too, and then I'll be topping them up if I need to in a few minutes because I have extra water on the stove. But this is going to be a super simple deal today. I'm not going to use any spices. I'm just using potatoes and water. And now you can put spices in and change the flavor of them and make them however you want. But for simplicity's sake, and for the reason that when I take them out to use them, I want them plain so I can spice them up how I want them for that day, for whatever recipe I'm going to be making on that day. So we're going to continue getting these all filled up. I don't know if I let you know this was 10 pounds of potatoes when I started. So I was hoping that that'll fill up 7-quart jars. I should be fairly close. I'm just not real sure how close I'm going to come. We'll find out shortly though. And no time flat or something like that. And I put the potatoes in filtered water because I didn't want them to start changing colors or anything like that. Wanted to keep them fresh. And that'll also pull a little starch out of the potatoes as well. So, now I might have to get another tool here pretty soon, or go in with both hands. And my hands are very clean. I'm constantly washing them around here, but I was going to try and just use the gloved hand today. And I might have more potatoes than I have jars now that I'm looking closer. I might be able to. And that one can get another couple in it. Yeah, I could probably get a couple more in that one too. I don't know. We'll find out soon enough. Continue with this. Last one. Yep, it looks like I'm going to have a little more potatoes than I have jars. Well, we'll go ahead and get these 7 jars going, and we'll have enough potatoes to do something different with. I might cook them later for supper. You never know. And I've got my water in my canner already getting nice and warm. Like I said, I had the jars in there earlier. Get them in. Maybe I can get all of these in. It's going to be real close, isn't it? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, I think I can get them. because they're that's the last one I can find. So, okay. I think that's going to work out okay. Talk about getting it close. Except for one straggler, I'm just going to toss. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and fill up the jars with some more of the water to bring it up to an inch head space. Not good at talking and pouring water, am I? Okay, now I want to get on this side. Pour it backwards now. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Now we'll get these debubbled. I notice most people don't use their debubbler. They change it for a butter knife or something like that. And I can understand why, because when it's full like this, it's sometimes hard to get that in there. That one's good. Let's see. Now, I'm going to get some vinegar and put it on my paper towel and wipe all the rims. Hopefully we'll get a good seal on all of these. Okay, lids on them. Rings, and we just want to close them finger tight. Where I put my rings at. Oh, yes, some of them tighten up a lot quicker than others. But they are different jars, and some of these jars are really old jars. Some of these were given to me by a friend who sadly passed away. Now, I believe I'm ready to get them all in. So, let me go. And I've already got my water and my vinegar in the pot. And now, about 7 fit in there perfect. I only had a couple of casualties here. Okay, so now we need to put our lid on. And I did check my gasket and both my, I forget what they're called, to make sure everything's working very well. I looked through my vent hole. So now we're going to turn up the heat to high. And we're going to get, so the vent is pushing out full steam, and when it does that, when it starts that, we'll set the timer for 10 minutes. So all of the air in the pot is replaced by steam, because the steam is the catalyst that we're going to use to get this job done. And then I'll put the weight on, and I'll be back when we get to that point. So my timer just went off for the 10 minutes because we've been venting good steam for the last 10 minutes. So now I'm ready to put my weight on. And now I got to bring it up to, at my altitude, it's 13 pounds of pressure. And then once it gets there, I'll adjust the heat to keep it there. And it'll cook for 40 minutes. I'll have to set the timer then. And I'll be back probably when I'm pulling them out. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so I cooked the potatoes for 40 minutes at 13 pounds of pressure. That's per my elevation. And then I turned off the heat after 40 minutes and let them cool down and rest. And that's been about an hour and a half now. So I'm ready to take them out. Let's see what we got. Okay. And you can see they're still bubbling away. So far they look really good. If we're lucky, we might even hear some of the lids pop, which means they're sealing. Okay. They smell really good too. For me not seasoning them at all. Okay, I bumped that one, didn't I? Okay, and last but not least, alrighty. Boy, those look really good. I think we had some good success there. They're going to sit out all night, and in the morning I'll come back and clean my jars and take the rings off, the bands, and hopefully they'll all have sealed. We'll find out then. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you get any value out of my videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day now. See you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, if any of you are still here, it's the next morning. Good morning. I just wanted to come back real quick and let you see that all my jars sealed really nicely. So I came back and I took off all the rings and washed all my jars, and I wanted to let you hear that they are all singing. They all sealed really nice. I'm very excited. So thanks again for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.